Have you heard the news, dear? It appears that your son Nikolai has just died. Hmm? But you should be happy. Just think, he has this whole afterlife ahead of him, ripe with possibilities. Huh? No, I haven't forgotten the day that he and Godric had me banished, together with Cyrus and those craven mages. And his poor fiancée. She would do anything to see her love again, no? In any shape or form. After all, not even half of the peers and lords support her. The rest want Archbishop Randall and that boy Andrei, Nikolai's cousin, on the throne. Turmoil, turbulence, treachery. The living are so hot-blooded. Pay her a visit. An excellent idea. Let's pack our bags then, shall we? Oh, but you must come along. I'm sure you're just dying to see the towers of Talengard again, no? Different Empire rebels? Civil war? Now, isn't that charming? I helped defeat the supporters of Duke Duncan, and Isabel owes me at least an audience. Isn't it lovely when fortune favors the pragmatic?
I am in mourning and have slept badly, so I will not mince words. What do you want?
To see Nikolai again.
Are you sick? He is dead, old man. He lies in the mausoleum at the Hall of Heroes, next to his father.
Indeed, he lies at peace. But he could rise again, if you wish it.
Nikolai, rise again. Who are you?
Your husband knew me as an astrologer and mage. I was a close friend of his mother. In fact, I carry a part of her with me wherever I go.
Astrologer? Mage? What kind of magics are these, if Nikolai was even beyond the help of Elrath's archangels?
The archangels are limited. Elrath himself is subject to certain laws. Asha, the spider goddess, however, is above them all. She made those laws and revealed their secrets only to a very few.
The spider goddess? Asha has many faces, and you refer to the darkest one? You speak of necromancy. This is heresy, old man. I would be off the throne, and you would be burnt at the stake if I condoned it.
Really? I was not aware that you cared so much for the edicts of Archbishop Randall. In fact, I thought he wanted to replace you. However, if my offer does not interest you...
Wait, how? How could this be so easy?
Easy? I did not say that. The key lies in 3 artifacts that were stolen from me by King Cyrus.
King Cyrus, the Archmage?
I hear in your voice that you feel as I do for dear old Cyrus.
It would mean war.
It would mean justice, I think. Even vengeance for Cyrus's treachery. Most of all, it would mean Nikolai, the rightful king, your lord and liege, your beloved.
Very well. Let us see what it will take to get those artifacts. But be aware that I will be watching you very carefully.
Markal and his evil magic. This is worse than treachery. This is blasphemy.
I have given him protection and my word.
But I have not. I have never trusted him.
Why? He said he had been a counselor of Queen Fiona, your own sister.
Did he tell you that I exiled him with Nikolai's blessing the day she died?
What? No, but still, his plan has merits. Return a king to the throne, chastise the mages. Should Cyrus go unpunished? Did he not laugh when you asked for aid?
Yes, he laughed at us, and at Elrath, and at our piety.
The mages have no dragon, Godric. They are godless. Worse, they would make themselves gods.
And Cyrus is the worst of that arrogant lot. But our empire has been weakened, and war...
The kingdom is fragmenting. Only Nikolai's spirit can restore peace.
Maybe. Still, I do not trust Markov. We exiled him once for his schemes and treacheries. I fear what may happen if we let him return.
We are wasting time, Godric, and the Empire needs us. As the Queen, I am going, and by your oath, I ask that you follow me.
I remember my oath, and I will go with you. But that does not mean that I agree.
Lorekeep was a mighty center of magic, dedicated to the most elusive of Asher's teachings. Had Mad King Oleg's fanatics not burned it to the ground, my mentor Sandro would not have died the final death. I will see it rebuilt, and when it is strong, the mage's town of Hickam shall be the first to hear the news. Has been restored. A new sanctuary to Asher's wisdom rises, and we shall conquer all. That is, the Griffin Empire shall conquer all, of course. Isabel, my queen, congratulations on your brilliant leadership. We have taken the first steps towards rebuilding the Griffin Empire.
And you have taken the first step in your vengeance.
It irks you that we share a common goal, but don't let your ill will override your manners in the presence of the Queen. May I have the amulet?
I would rather hold it until the four are together. I have a responsibility to an entire nation, Markel.
You do not trust me. This wounds me deeply.
Please, Queen Isabel, let me hold it for you.
Him? My queen, he cannot comprehend the magnitude of our vision.
I have always had, and always will have, the interest of the Griffin Empire as my sole guide.
You will give it to me when I ask for it? When we are ready?
Of course, my queen. Griffin Eternal!
Even better, my queen. Griffin Undying. Cyrus, that idiot, broke the Lich Clown into 4 elements. The amulet of necromancy I have, but the ring of the unrepentant, the cloak of death's shadow, and the staff of the netherworld remain to be acquired. The staff of the netherworld. Lovely. With this, I shall convert the perverted mage towns to the truest ways of Asher. Perhaps I shall even use it to tap a jaunty tune on Cyrus's tombstone. The staff was quite a coup, but I'm afraid it's not quite enough. What shall I do for an encore? An army of 1,000 skeletons should do nicely. Such a lovely sight. 1,000 soulless puppets. Devoid of hopes and fears, helplessly bent to my will. It's enough to bring tears to my eyes. The cloak of death's shadow. Cyrus's troops shall cower before me. I slip closer to my goal, and the noose slips tighter around Cyrus's neck.
The elves? What are they doing here? What fool sent them to meddle in this? I shall speak to them. Perhaps I can convince them to remain neutral. Once again, good people die for opposing us. Nikolai, my love, please tell me that the results will be worth the cost.
There goes Cyrus, sneaking away with the aid of that charming ring. My ring! I shall have it back, with or without the finger it's attached to. But to do that, I'll need more power. 20 bone dragons, I think, should be sufficient to tip the scales. Wherever you are, Cyrus, I have my dragons, that sands in your hourglass fall quickly indeed. And now the hunt, the kill, and the ring will be mine. It's enough to make you glad to be alive. Almost. Triumph, my queen! Cyrus was loath to give up either the ring or his life, but I have taken both. Prepare the troops. We leave for the Hall of Heroes.
Excellent.
Griffin undying!
Don't forget that you are the queen, Isabel. It should be you giving the orders, not Markal.
We are allies, Godric. Stop worrying.
I disagree, Isabel. I think that we need more worrying. Much more worrying.
I have come for the Amulet of Necromancy.
I still don't trust him. Markal has ruined an allied kingdom, raised hordes of undead, and now he orders you about like a scullery maid.
You forget yourself. I am the queen.
Yes, you are queen. Unless Markal crooks his finger. You have fallen under his spell, as Fiona did.
No! I am doing this for the Griffin Empire. It is too late now for second thoughts. I order you to...
No, Maiden. I can no longer obey you. And I doubt that Nikolai would reprimand me.
You think that Nikolai would prefer treachery? When he returns, let us be sure to ask him.
Enough.
So, Godric has fortified himself in Hickam and thinks to defy me. He seems to have forgotten that his daughter Freda is in Bateworth and not with him. If I capture her and escort her in chains to Lawkeep for questioning, the old fool will have no choice but to come and attack me. Oh, really? Chivalry. It's so predictable.
What? They desert me to follow Godric? But I am their rightful liege. Markal, you'd better deal with this quickly, or we shall be nothing but a handful of generals with no troops.
She's a lovely bit of booty, that Freda. And now a slow march to Lawkeep. We have to give Godric time to prepare his rescue. Planning takes time for those of little imagination. Sent angels instead of coming himself? Delightfully unexpected. I'm tempted to thank him. I've never had the opportunity to kill an angel before. Wings of dead angels are far more useful than the nasty birds themselves. Now I can fly straight to Hickam to chat with Godric. Perhaps I'll bring his daughter as well, after I kill her and resurrect her as a white. Or perhaps not. It takes time to do these things properly.
Godric. With the amulet, your king will be restored, and he would want you by his side.
I do not know what will be restored, but the king that I knew has passed beyond our reach.
Godric, you made a promise to Nikolai. Fulfill it, or be known as an oathbreaker.
In my heart, I do not believe that this is right. Oath or no oath.
Gods, take Sir Godric and put him in chains.
Who knows what plots he may hatch, stubborn and vengeful as he is. Alive, he cannot be trusted.
I cannot, Markel. He served the Empire loyally for many years. For this, I will spare him.
Let us hope that you do not live to regret this.